I'd like you to meet Bob and Karen Pofahl and learn a little bit more about how they came up with the vision for Picacho Mountain.
I was born and raised in El Paso, Texas, and had the privilege of traveling around the country, building hotels and apartments, and have really enjoyed moving here to Las Cruces and making Las Cruces and Picacho Mountain our home now.
Bob and I have 3 children. We have 2 married daughters and a son, and we also have 4 grandsons.
Bob and his wife Karen have been involved in outstanding construction and real estate development projects for over 40 years. For 30 years, Bob focused on building and developing apartments, warehouses, and hotels across the country. Bob and his family also dedicated nearly a decade to philanthropy and nonprofit work, serving the poor and building community in Central America, the Caribbean, and across the globe.
Well, I first got involved in the real estate construction business during high school with my brothers. My father owned rental real estate properties, and we did a lot of construction and maintenance, and we really fell in love with the construction business, where you had a great sense of accomplishment at the end of the day, and it's just something that became a real passion of ours, and here we are 45 years later, still enjoying the construction and real estate business.
Early in his career, Bob began building hotels across the country for the Embassy Suites hotel chain. He and his partners pioneered the concept of enhancing the hotel experience for customers by designing guest suites around a welcoming garden atrium. This pleasing environment creates hotels that are more than just a place to stay. They're where guests want to relax and spend time.
Our design and development of Embassy Suite hotels early in our career had a great impact on our company and our vision and how we look at projects and our customer base. We really learned a lot about doing more than just a building. The Embassy Suite concept was creating an experience for every person that came in the door. The great atrium space, the great public space, provided people more than just a hotel room. And that's, for us, has grown many years later into creating more than just a community where we have not just buildings and lots, but creating a great experience and a great environment for our residents.
Bob was strongly impacted by the resort-style communities in cities like Scottsdale. The neighborhood roads and homes were sculpted into the desert, preserving the natural beauty. These communities were more than just homes. They created a unique experience for visitors, just like the hotels he was building. Bob and Karen dreamed of one day creating a similar community in southern New Mexico.
Early in our careers, we enjoyed visiting Scottsdale, Arizona and Tucson, and we were really impacted by the wonderful communities being developed there that preserved the natural environment and just sculpted the homes into the native desert. And it was very impressive how they developed the homes but really celebrated the natural environment. And that was really the beginning and the birth of the vision for the kind of community we're doing here at Picacho Mountain, was to create that kind of lifestyle and great outdoor environment where people could enjoy the natural setting. And really, it was a design feature to be able to design and sculpt homes that celebrated the natural terrain of the desert.
Bob and Karen finally launched their dream in 2004 with the development of Picacho Mountain. On their first visit to the future site, they saw the opportunity to create a welcoming community that blends seamlessly with the natural terrain.
We launched Picacho Mountain in 2004. We were asked by the Burke family to look at their property here in Las Cruces, and when we visited the site, we saw 800 acres of beautiful Chihuahuan desert, rolling hills, views to the Rio Grande Valley and the Oregon Mountains, and we just fell in love with the property and knew that this was the place that we wanted to build our community.
From the moment we very first visited the Picacho Mountain site, we knew immediately this was the location for the development we'd been dreaming about doing for many years.
Today, Picacho Mountain is built on Bob and Karen's diverse background and passion for excellence. One of their core beliefs is that what makes a community great is the social infrastructure supported by well-planned neighborhoods and gathering spaces.
We regularly plan community events that give our residents an opportunity to get together, to get to know one another, to talk about interests, similar interests, and some of them have even started their own little groups or clubs.
One of the things that sets us apart is we're passionate about what we do. We really enjoy and are passionate about creating a great environment for our residents and then seeing our residents enjoy the lifestyle here at Picacho Mountain.